Good Saturday morning to you. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and this is your outlook for the weekend, November 22nd and 23rd, 2014. And we're going to have high pressure that's going to move off to our south and east today. That's going to allow for a return flow of air to come around the high pressure and warm us up a little bit. Now, it's not going to be incredibly warm, but it will be warmer than yesterday. We're talking about temperatures that are going to be getting into the 40s across most areas today, except for upper 30s we're expecting across far northern areas here. But here's your area high pressure here. Again, return flow around high pressure is clockwise. That's going to send winds to the southwest, and that's going to allow things to warm up a little bit compared to what it was yesterday and earlier in the week when we were stuck in the 30s and the 20s in some cases. And also the winds will not be a factor today. We're going to move a little bit ahead in time here and go to the overnight hours now. There will be an opportunity for a little bit of shower activity in the far northern areas, and if it does in fact get cold enough, in the coldest spots up here in Tioga, Bradford, Susquehanna counties, there is an opportunity for some light freezing drizzle. It doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal right now, even if it does occur, just some very, very light drizzle that could freeze on some surfaces, and it would have to be timed perfectly for this to happen, and just mainly the higher elevations or the coldest spots that we get into that. And again, this is just far northern. Again, this is Tioga, Susquehanna, and Bradford counties up here that would be affected by that precipitation, it looks like. So we're not looking at any precipitation anywhere else besides that. And then we go a little bit further here. We're getting into Sunday. Sunday does look like a pretty good day here. Well, they have the increase in clouds there on Saturday night, with that system to our north here. But we also have mostly cloudy conditions, looks like, or at least you will have some breaks of sun, though, on Sunday. I don't think it's going to be one of those days that's going to be completely cloudy, but probably more clouds than sun. And then clouds will definitely be increasing as we head in the evening. As we get into late evening hours here, here's that system that's moving up through the Chicago here. It's a strong area low pressure moving up that will eventually go up through the Great Lakes here. Has a warm front attached to it. Along this warm front is warm air advection and also a chance for rain. We'll have rain move in here in the late evening hours, it looks like, on Saturday, and that will last through the overnight hours and into the early morning hours of Monday morning. I don't think this is going to be hanging around all day Monday either, so that's going to be like when everybody sleeps here as this warm front pushes through. Here's a look at the very early Monday morning here with the rain still in the area here. One thing you're going to have on Monday here is with that warm air advection, some temperatures are going to be soaring pretty quickly. We'll have an opportunity for a shower here in the afternoon as well, pop-up shower, but it won't be a rain out. You see how strong this area low pressure gets up here in the upper Great Lakes here. It's going to be a very strong system here, but the warm air advection is going to allow for these temperatures to really soar, and we'll be in the 60s over most areas, and some areas might even hit 70 degrees down by Philadelphia and points south and east. Over much of Delaware and southern New Jersey will hit 70 degrees, and it's hard to believe considering how cold we've been lately. But we will have this brief warm up here, and then we will start going back south again as far as the temperatures are concerned as we go beyond this period here. So winds will shift from southwesterly to westerly as we get into Tuesday, and then this all clears out of here. Now, temperatures will be back to near normal for this time of year on Tuesday. Tuesday will probably be a partly cloudy day across the region here. And then we're going to shift our focus here once high pressure moves over top of us. There's going to be an area of low pressure to our south here. The models are still floating with a coastal system here on Wednesday. And Wednesday is going to have to be watched for this, see how far west this precipitation gets with this system. There are some indications that once the cold air arrives, and it would be timed with this coastal system, we do think this stays far enough offshore this does not have a major impact on the area here, but there could be, like the models are indicating here, there could be some light precipitation here, some light snow showers across southeastern areas, especially across New Jersey and parts of Delaware. So we'll have to keep an eye on this just to see what this does. But right now the thinking is that we might not have the cold air involved here. It might just be some light rain showers. And at the same time, this low pressure might not come far enough west to really impact the area here. So we'll keep an eye on this over the weekend. Right now, it's up in the air with the models and the models ensembles, which are all over the place right now with what the evolution of the system is. And then there's also another piece of northern stream energy that's going to move through behind this system. And this is a different evolution with this. The system we're looking here was on Wednesday, and then right behind it is another piece of energy from the northern stream that the GFS has coming through, as you can see here, with some rain and snow shower activity. It's just very light again, but I will say the European model is doing something a little bit differently. It's actually digging this northern stream energy a little bit further south and develops an area of low pressure here right off the Carolina coast, which then also comes up here like this in this direction, and also flirts with these areas here once again with a slight graze of precipitation. It's a little different evolution on the European model than is what is shown as on the GFS. Instead of the GFS rounding the trough here, GFS just sends the energy in through here like this, and it remains weak, and you just have these rain showers as shown here. So a lot of things to be ironed out yet, whether we have just one or two systems and exactly how this evolves, but right now it doesn't look like a big deal either way. So if you're hearing things about major travel impacts on the busiest travel day of the year on Wednesday, right now I would say that's not a good assumption. I think if you do have any activity, it would be very light and probably would not be impacting travel all that much. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for the weekend, November 22nd and 23rd, 2014. Have a great Saturday.